What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to another video. This is Matt with FX Replay, and today we're going to go over some new features that I think that you guys will absolutely love. So let's just dive in and I'll show you what we got cooking. So firstly, you'll notice something very, very clear is that we added the buy and sell, quick buy and sell buttons. Okay, so this is just to make sure that your testing is as efficient as can possibly be. Secondly, you'll notice that it says lots here. So we've actually included or changed the position sizing so that you can trade in lots and contracts depending on if you're trading Forex or futures. So we have that. We got you guys covered. You're all good to go now on that. So if I want to use this feature, if I want to say trade a 5-lot position here on EU, okay, I'm going to enter 5 here and I'm just going to click buy, and you can see 5 lots gets put in and we have it right here. Now, if you want to update the position by adding a take profit or a stop loss, all you have to do is just click right here and boom, you get this pop-up right here. Okay, so now that you get this pop-up, we can set the take profit. And so we can set it in either pips or price. So say, for example, we want to go on like a, I don't know, maybe a 25 pip position here or take profit. And let's go a 10 pip stop loss. We can have that, or you can put them in via the price, whatever one your heart desires. If you want to also set a break-even level, we have a new feature, another amazing feature called auto break-even. Super, super slick. I think you guys will love this one as well, where you click this and you can either set the break-even price, meaning if price gets to 19,400 here, for example, it'll automatically move your stop loss from full risk to break-even. Now, if I want to set it based off of risk to reward, I can as well. So say, for example, a 1R trade, let's put it in right here. So 1R, it'll move my stop to break even. So let's just do that quick. And let's just go to the 5-minute to make it a little bit easier. See, so almost at 1R, there we go. See, 1R moves stop right to break even. So excellent stuff right there. Now, if we want to take partials, all we have to do is just click this X button right there. And you can see now you can adjust and take out the amount of lots that you want. If you don't want to use the percent for some reason, you just want to close a certain lot, then you can do that here. So I'm going to close all of it out right here, and that is it. So say I wanted to take a short right here with my stop loss, I don't know, somewhere around up here. Okay, and let's just take a position right there to take out this low or here, even this low right here. All I would do is, again, use the same thing that we did before. Make sure this position tool is highlighted, click place order. And if we move this over, you can see that I can, take off my take profit or stop loss. If I don't want it, doesn't matter, right? I don't care for that. I can still use the position tool to do that. Or I can add them in after the fact. I can change the number of pips. So say, for example, I want to change it to 20 pip target, and let's just say a 10 pip stop. So it's a nice, well, not 110, a 10 pip stop, and we have a nice 2-to-1 there. And again, if I want to, I could use the break-even threshold with 1R and set the tags as I would typically do it. And then boom, we have our position here. And let's see if we can get a trade to go. There we go. 1R should be hit, move stop to break even, and target hit. So there we go. A couple great trades there, and great new features with FX Replay to make your testing just seamless and really replicating that live environment as much as possible here. So that's what we got on the order management side. I think you guys will really, really love that. But let's dive in now to the new analytics dashboard or portions of the dashboard that we've added to. So if I scroll down, the first thing that you guys are going to notice is this new buy and sell analytics area. So essentially what we wanted to do was understand how our buys are compared to the sells, right? It's really good information to have as a trader. And so we wanted to incorporate this for you guys to show you, okay, well, I take majority sells, right? 72% of my positions are sells, 27% are buys, but you can see my win rate on the buys are 77% and my win rate on the sells are 50. So really interesting stats here. And again, if you realize that, hey, my sells just aren't winning at all, it's a good metric to look at and potentially risk less on the sells and risk more on the buys, right? That's how you can kind of use this in your favor in a practical application sense. So that is something new that we added. Really excited about that. The next area or the next thing that we've included is the performance by hour. Right now, it's actually just showing the total trades per hour. But what we're going to be doing and incorporating in the future is the profit per hour, the risk to reward per hour. And so you're really going to get a sense of how you are performing and which hours you're actually performing the best. Not just taking how many trades you take in those hours, but which hours are you actually performing at the best in. So this is going to be continuously updated, so don't worry about that. Right now, we wanted to just include it so that you have an understanding of where your trades are being taken. And this is really, really helpful to understand, again, which hours you're taking the most trades, which hours you're taking the fewest trades. Maybe there's certain hours that aren't so good, certain hours that are good that you want to size up in. So really good insight there as well. If we go down to the final part here, what you're going to see is the risk to reward calendar. We have a new addition here, so you can actually set it is in your initial balance versus your current balance. Okay, so if you are a prop firm trader, you don't necessarily care about compounding. You just want to see how well you do relative to that initial balance from like an FTMO challenge, say for example, 100K. You want to see how well you do based off of that initial balance. Well, you can just start looking at the initial balance and start filtering everything from here. If you want, you could also change that to percent profit now. Okay, so you have the option to include that. And so therefore everything is all changed and it's based off of the initial balance. You can start to understand, more consistently, what's your average trade and everything like that without compounding taken into account. So again, great insight here. I hope you guys get a lot out of this one. And that is it for the updates for right now. We have 1,000,001 other updates coming in. So keep an eye out for those and let us know in the comments, let us know in our Discord, everything, what features you need as a trader. That's the ultimate goal, guys. All we want to do is cater to our traders. And there are a couple of features that have been highly, highly requested that take a little bit more effort, that are being worked on. We are listening, and we do want to take care of all our traders. So appreciate you all. Thank you guys so much. And I will catch you in the next video. Cheers.